Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Your Server. In today's episode, Crazy Karen got kicked out. Honest drunk hilariously loses his filter. The phone call. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Crazy Karen got kicked out. So this crazy lady had been coming in every Sunday at open to sit at the bar at the steakhouse I work at for years now, and every time she comes in she talks about how her mother died last week. Every week for the last 5 years she's been coming in. Or this time she ranted about how she was gonna get Lowe's to just give her a shovel for free so she could bury her cat because her sister in Montana says she should bury it and she doesn't want to pay anyone. Honestly, looking back, I think she was trying to get me to bury her cat for her. Anyways, two guests sat down a few seats away from her as she's digging through her purse for her smaller purse. One of the guests saw roaches crawling out of this crazy woman's purse and immediately told me, and the manager, and the GM. This crazy woman went full Karen when the GM told her she had to leave because she had a purse full of live roaches with her. I mean, she was screaming about how she's being discriminated against. This is that reverse racism, right here, and accusing both the GM and the guests for being sexist even though the guests were women, and how this is all COVID's fault for scaring all US sheep, whole 9 yards. Then she tried to ignore the GM and he had to threaten to call the cops before she finally left, all the while shouting to everyone, "They're accusing me of contamination." Can you believe this? So, how's everyone else's Sunday going? Honest drunk hilariously loses his filter. I work at a mid to high-end restaurant in a young wealthy suburban city. Basically everyone is 22 to 28, gorgeous, educated, polite, makes a boatload of money. It's a great place to work. The scene doesn't really matter that much other than it's not a dive bar, it's not stuffy, and everyone is pretty chill, but it's definitely on the higher end. If everyone orders cocktails and entrees, bills can hit $400 to $600 pretty damn fast. I have a 6-top on our patio that fits our usual clientele. Order a bunch of apps, liquor that's like $5 above rail. I check on them and overhear a guy on his phone quietly asking, "Hey, can you make a drop at this restaurant? I'll send you the location." I just laughed and went on my way like I hadn't heard. Not that it's any of my business, but weed is legal here anyway. I check on them again later and hear them discussing cocaine being laced with different things, and how you have to have a good person. They're talking quietly and our bar is fairly loud, so at this point I'm the only one that knows what's going on. I get really busy on the patio. They've finished their food and are nursing drinks already, probably right around time to cut them off, definitely feeling good. I'm racing past them cause I have a bunch of other tables that need stuff. The dude previously on the phone stands up and leans on the table with his finger in the air and yells, "Sir. Sir. Can I get more short ribs before the cocaine gets here?" I burst out laughing, the tables around them did, and a girl with him loudly says, "Oh no, he's just joking." Made my night. The phone call. I know we all have had those phone calls. The ones from customers after they get takeout and something was messed up. They can range from the upset woman, who got the chicken when it was supposed to be steak, who just wants it to be comped the next time she comes in, to the raging man who found one onion in his taco and is planning to drive to the store to scream at the manager and wants everyone fired. It's always a little nerve-wracking when you deal with these phone calls. The procedure for my store when getting one of these phone calls is to get a manager immediately, but I feel like I can deal with these customers better than my managers. And my managers all know this, so I am allowed to take these calls. It was a busy Thursday evening because we have a burrito special, so the store was slammed. We also have Uber Eats, which means we have Uber drivers coming in and out getting takeout orders. If you know anything about Uber Eats, they can sometimes write comments to specify certain things that they want done. After we slowed down a little bit, we got an Uber order, and in the comments the man said, "Could you please add napkins and draw a smiley face on something to make me a little happy tonight?" Of course, after I showed all of the servers, we all freaked out and decided we would write him so many notes just to brighten up his evening. We ended up making over 50 notes, including jokes, drawings, little stories, and an extra side of queso. I felt really nice to be able to do something for someone. So as I was getting ready to clock out, one of the other servers comes and gets me and says there's a man on the phone and wants to speak to a manager about something, but they're all busy, so can you take this? Of course I'm like, oh geez, I do not want to be dealing with this right before I leave, but I reluctantly agree and ask him how I can help. He proceeds to tell me that he was the one who placed the Uber order, and after receiving all of the notes he just wanted to call and say thank you. He started to cry on the phone, and I didn't know what to say, so I just told him that we loved serving him, and we hope to continue to do so. He told me that he wishes he was able to come into the restaurant, but hadn't been able to leave his house in years. His little splurge every week was ordering takeout from our store. I started to tear up and asked him to hold on for a minute. I got all of the servers and put him on speakerphone. I said hello from chain Mexican restaurant. We all just wanted to say have a great night, and all the girls got the cue and started saying have a good night. Enjoy your burrito. We can't wait to do this next week. I took the phone off speakerphone after everyone had said something. I told him that he was now not only a valued customer but a friend. I thanked him again and hung up. Now I'm sitting in my car crying thinking about this stranger, and I hoped we helped him. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.